Canelo Alvarez is the new unified champion, the number one fighter at 168 pounds. This is what it looks like to be great. This is what it looks like to fight the best. This is what it looks like to be the best. Cherry pickers can't do what he did. This man is great. This man dominated an undefeated world champion in his prime. And so I'm going to tell you this right now. Boxing Ego, he's on suicide watch. Dante's Boxing Nation, he's on suicide watch. Anybody hating on Canelo Alvarez right now needs to go in the mirror and slap themselves for being stupid. This man is what boxing's all about. He's absolutely great. The man is absolutely great. You cannot hate greatness because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie. What excuses can you give him? Was he old? He was in his prime. He was a bum. He was a world champion. He had an 8-inch reach advantage. He had a height advantage. He was the number one fighter at 168. Don't hate, congratulate. Canelo Alvarez is the best fighter in the world. He's pound for pound number one. I'm going to put it like this. If you got anybody else at pound for pound number one right now, you are a hater of boxing. You do not watch boxing. You do not like boxing. It's not even close. It's not even close. No one is close to Canelo Alvarez. The man blowing everyone out of the water. There's no one close on the pound for pound list next to this man. He is number one. He is the absolute best in boxing. This man is a unified champion. A unified champion. If you don't like the truth, this is not for you. If you're a Canelo Alvarez hater, this is not for you. If you are not a fan of greatness, this is not for you. Let's be honest and unbiased. Canelo Alvarez is a great fighter. And Canelo Alvarez is three things in boxing right now. He's three. Number one, he's the face of boxing. He sold out the Alamo Dome. And guess what? 15,000 people in a pandemic came out to see this man. 15,000 people came out to see this man in a sellout. So he's the face of boxing. He's the pound for pound fighter in the world, the number one. It's not even close. No one's close to this man. No one. Name anybody on a pound for pound list with a resume like his. Name one. Name one. It's not even close. If you believe anybody else is better than him, slap yourself, then slap your mama for raising you to be this stupid. Let's be real. Let's be real. This man is the best fighter in the world. He came out and dominated Callum Smith. I didn't even give him a round. But if you were being generous, you could give him one. You could give him one round. This is what greatness looks like. This is what being the best looks like. This is what fighting the best looks like. Canelo Alvarez, in a pandemic, sold 15,000 tickets. 15,000 tickets. If you hating on this win, you hating on greatness. If you're hating on the win, you're hating on greatness. And see, what will the haters say now? Are you going to say he's ducking somebody? Because he just fought the best. Who the hell is he ducking? He just fought the best. He's not ducking nobody. He'll beat up your favorite fighter. He'll beat your favorite fighter's ass. That's what this man just proved to you tonight. This man goes out and dominates, win titles, goes for legacy, goes for greatness. Young, undefeated, world champion, dangerous fighters. He steps up and gets this done. Who else is doing it? Jamal Charlo couldn't pick his damn nose compared to Canelo Alvarez. This man was hurt to the body in his last fight. Demetrius Andre, his resume is boo-boo. Caleb Sweet Cheeks Plant, Caleb I Want to Be Vanilla Ice Plant can't touch this man. David Chips and Queso Benavidez don't want this smoke. Who else? Billy Joe Saunders, Billy Nasal Spray Saunders don't want this smoke with Canelo Alvarez. This man is the absolute best. He's the absolute best in the world right now, and it's not even close. Not even close. Think about it like this. This is Canelo Alvarez's fifth straight fight in a different weight class than the previous fight. That shows you he's pound for pound number one. Greatness moves up and down in weight. Greatness moves all around. Greatness can do multiple things. These guys aren't great. Canelo Alvarez is great. The man went out here and beat an undefeated world champion in his prime. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? And look, Florida Story came in here and said cherry picking. So you cherry pick an undefeated world champion in his prime? Florida Story, you're officially the dummy of the day. You're officially the dummy of the day. How can you cherry pick an undefeated world champion in his prime? You can't be this stupid. This man needs to go back and slap his mama. You need to go back and slap your mama, then slap your grandmama for being that stupid. Because it only takes an idiot to say something that stupid. Let's be honest and unbiased. Canelo ducks no smoke. He's free smoke. Free smoke. These guys do not understand what greatness is. These guys are fanboys. You can't make any excuses. Even Demetrius Andre was screaming, "Go, Canelo, go," before the fight started. This man is a fanboy of Canelo Alvarez. He got your favorite fighter kissing his ass. What are we talking about? Errol Spence, Teofimo Lopez, they all come to the Canelo Alvarez fight. They all come to his fight. This man crosses boundaries. He crosses borders. This man shows you what a great fighter looks like. Canelo Alvarez is the great. Already in his prime, he's a great fighter. He's the #1 fighter in the world, and it's not even close. If you got Bud Crawford at #1 pound for pound, you're a hater of boxing. You're a Canelo Alvarez hater. Only a moron, idiot, and a dummy would say that Canelo Alvarez is the best fighter in the world, and it's not even close. If you disagree, then you need to slap yourself for being stupid. You need to slap yourself for being stupid. Because, men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie. The facts are this man is a unified champion at 168 pounds. He didn't get the belt from beating a nobody. He beat the best fighter in the division. He beat the best fighter in the division. He beat a guy who was undefeated in his prime, who was a world champion. And not only that, this guy also had a height and reach advantage. He had every advantage over Canelo Alvarez, and he still went out there and put a foot in his ass from the first round to the last round. Dominated this man like he's never been dominated. Like he's never been dominated. But you still want to hate on Canelo? Canelo's the best. The man is the best fighter in the world. He is the best fighter in the world. He's the face of boxing. This man sold 15,000 tickets in a damn pandemic. Give this man his props. Give this man his props. All the Canelo Alvarez haters are looking stupid. You don't hate greatness, stupid. See, they applaud cherry pickers. They applaud the fakes, but they don't applaud greatness. Canelo Alvarez is simply the best. There's nobody else in their last 3 fights putting up a resume like this. They told Canelo Alvarez, go get a real belt at 168. He said, okay. He got 2 of them hoes. He got 2 of them hoes. And what are you saying now? And what are you saying now? Canelo Alvarez is not just the pound-for-pound king. He's not just the face of boxing. He's not just the pound-for-pound king. He's not just the face of boxing. He's the best fighter in the world over everybody. There's nobody on this man's level. He went to a different weight class, high, 168, and smoked the sitting champion, won every single round, beat the hell out of this man. He didn't want no more. What are we talking about? Canelo Alvarez showed you why he's great. He showed you what greatness looks like. He showed you what greatness looks like. If you don't have Canelo Alvarez at pound for pound #1, you're a hater. If you don't have him at pound for pound #1, you're a hater. If you don't see him as the best fighter in the world, you're a hater. And you're stupid. This was easy work for Canelo Alvarez. This fight was an undefeated world champion. His prime was easy work. There was nobody else that could have did this to Callum Smith. No one else at 168. No one did to Callum Smith what Canelo Alvarez did tonight. No one. No one. And Callum Smith knew it. Callum Smith knew it. He knew this man is great. He knows it. He knows it. Canelo Alvarez came out there and put on a boxing clinic. See, he don't have to just knock you out. He can walk you down. He can dominate you. His footwork is elite. His head movement is elite. His punching selection is elite. This man has a high IQ. This man went out there and put on a boxing clinic. Anybody hating on Canelo Alvarez right now hates greatness. You don't hate greatness. You applaud greatness. This man out here got all of the haters looking stupid. Boxing ego looks stupid. Dante's Boxing Nation looks stupid. There's nobody that can come out here and hate on this man after this performance. This man has went out there and beat off of a pandemic. Not even that. Think about it like this. Canelo Alvarez fought an undefeated world champion, the number one fighter in his prime at 168 after a year layoff during a pandemic, coming off a pandemic. He was rusty and he dominated this man. This wasn't even the best version of Canelo and he dominated this man and took the best and took the belts. What are we talking about? The man put on a clinic, a master class. These guys don't want the truth because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie. Canelo Alvarez is simply the best fighter in boxing, and it's not even close.